Got the ground 3 times.
Yeah, third one down. So 17-0, and you're figuring the Falcons are going to the Super Bowl for only the second time in their history. A lot of football still to be played, though. And how about a key answering drive that they had to have here?
This was huge, and this goes back to Harbaugh and his coaching decision. The fact that they did not panic. A lot of teams down by this many points want to just put the ball in the air. They had a heavy dose of Frank Gore. They try to control the clock, settle down that defense, let that defense rest, but also settle down that offense and say, we're going to do what we do best, and that's run the football.
And the read option puts LaMichael James into the end zone for a 15-yard touchdown, so it was a 10-point game. Niners defense comes back out, forces a punt. Dante Whitner threatening Jacquizz Rodgers right there for the incomplete pass. So the ensuing Niner drive, Kaepernick, Vernon Davis.
Fitting that ball in tight windows. I tell you, this kid's arm strength is unbelievable.
It's what we saw last week from Russell Wilson as well. Functioning inside the pocket. Here he breaks contain and actually makes plays with his legs.
That was the only run of the day.
That longest one, sure.
Yeah. He functions so well inside that pocket today.
And then Niners fans have been wondering, where has Vernon Davis been? Vernon Davis was here today.
He was huge. Made some big plays. And you know what? Colin Kaepernick, you mentioned it. I think there had to have been some pressure on him to say, you know what, I've got to do what I did last week, and everybody's expecting me to run for all these yards. He didn't put that pressure on himself. He didn't force anything. He made the plays that were there for him to make. He got the ball into the playmaker's hands.
Those plays, obviously good scouting right there because the Falcons defense not prepared for Vernon Davis.
Great play calling and a great job by Jim Harbaugh and his offensive staff getting his guys ready to play and not panicking when they got behind early.
And I'm sure in that meeting room that Coach Harbaugh has sat down with Kaepernick and explained these situations to him and said, okay, this game might kind of work out this way. You know, it's not a time to panic. You know, just play your game. Just certain things, nuances of the game from him having played that position that you really can't get from any other type of coach.
Well, we're watching the Falcons answer here right here because they come back down, and you figured it was a 3-point game. Here comes the Falcons crumble. Not so much. Matt Ryan, the Tony Gonzalez, the touchdown extends the lead again to 10 points going into the half.
Later.
It would happen because look at the score now. 24 points for the Falcons, and we start the second half. The Niners open up with the football, and what would they do? Bang, 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 down the field.
Look at it. Straight from the pocket, throwing the intermediate routes, tight ends involved. Randy Moss played a large role.
And then they cap it off with the run, as they did with LaMichael James before Frank Gore.
It changes the momentum and gives them hope going forward, and also it sets a little doubt in the minds of that Falcons team.
Then we had the Niners defense come back and make we saw Matt Ryan throw an interception at a key time last week against Seattle. It didn't ultimately cost them. This one, though, averts a scoring drive and keeps the Falcons blanked so far in the second half. Kaepernick comes back right around midfield. That finds Vernon. You know what? Speed ball when he needs it, and then the touch when he needs it.
Because he saw the matchup in having Vernon Davis matched up with a linebacker that cannot cover. Great read by Kaepernick going to the right receiver on that play.
Even still, they come in, and then you see that Asante Samuel, former Philadelphia Eagle, a little chatter with David Akers, former Philadelphia Eagle.
A lot of green there.
And he stoinks it off the left upright.
We've seen this a lot this year. I thought it was questionable that Jim decided to stick with him going into the postseason.
Took a look at Billy Cundiff, the former Ravens kicker, but they stick with Akers here, and they're going to go to the Super Bowl with Akers. That's something we'll be talking about for the next 2 weeks. Michael Turner getting a little medical attention on the sideline. Falcons get the football back, though, still with the lead. They're up by 3, and then Jason Snelling converts on a second and short for a first down.
I don't think this hurts them dramatically, not having Michael Turner with Jacquizz Rodgers and with Snelling in there, two very capable backs.
That hurts, though.
That does.
That silly turnover.
Yeah. And it always comes down to a couple mistakes that usually determine the outcome of the game. This drive right here, and the one before the interception, I tell you, taking points off of the board, not allowing your offense to stay on the field, getting the ball back to this guy.
So it's very unnatural of him.
I knew you were going to work that in there. Okay, 3rd and 7, incomplete pass. Guys, what do we think of the personal foul?
Hogwash.
Now,
it's part of the rules.
It is part of the rules, especially when you get part of the face mask as well. You got the helmet, which is all you need for the penalty.
It wasn't a that was a glance.
Yeah, he wasn't exactly going to hurt Kaepernick, but it was a 15-yard penalty.
You don't want to affect the outcome of the game. Let them play.
Same drive, we flip the field to start the 4th quarter. The Niners down by 3. Michael Crabtree with a catch to put him into the red zone. On 2nd and goal, Colin Kaepernick looking left side. Crabtree.
Get out.
We thought this might have been the play of the game here. DB comes in and strips it.
You know, at this point, as a receiver, you want to just get down, but it's great for the defenders to attack the football. Great play by Dante Robinson. yanking that ball out. I tell you what,
Great presence.
defending every blade of grass.
All right, so Dante Robinson strips
Even
it.
if it's fake
Crabtree
grass.
has to wonder, even if it was fake grass.
This drive was huge right here, Scott.
Okay, so, the Falcons need breathing room at first, but on 3rd and 6, they get enough to get the punt away, but they don't get a first down. Sets up good field position for the Niners. They come back down the field. 3rd and short, they hand up. They went with that jumbo formation a couple of times and pounded it on 3rd and short. Then they go back out to Crabtree. He's inside of the 10-yard line here. First and goal, San Francisco.
I just like the way
It just reeks of efficiency, doesn't
and
it?
how they massage the defense, if you know what I mean. They spread you out the middle. They spread you out. They hit you straight up the middle. They spread you out. They do so many ways to attack you, and that's really makes your defense.
Okay, Matt Ryan takes a shot. Had Julio Jones between 2 defenders there. Ball hung up a little bit, though, and was it Goldson who made it? Or actually, Brown makes the play on it.
Usually makes so. Goes up and catches that ball at the
highest
around
it.
That's a better play by Terrell Brown getting that ball out.
3rd and 4, they come back to Jones to move the sticks. Okay, clock is running. Matt Ryan's had 7 game-winning drives so far this season. And this was one of the plays of the game and maybe the most controversial call of the playoffs. Harry Douglas ruling on the field a catch, and the replay, fellas?
You know what? It looks like the ball moves a bit, but they said his hand did not come off in football, so he's still secure.
Honestly,
that's a close call.
Who lost the challenge on
you
that
can
one?
tell.
Yeah, I think we got that right there. The drive continues. The drama builds. We're at the 2-minute warning. They got to get a touchdown to win the game or take the lead. They throw underneath. Jason Snelling fighting for yards. Now it's 3rd down.
And the San Francisco Pro Bowl linebackers come to play when they need them most right here.
Very good point. So, okay, 3rd down. They take a timeout. They come back out. 3rd and 4. Matt Ryan rolls right, throws right, ball batted away. 4th down, and the season could come down to this.
Well, he looks like he's hurting right there from that big hit. You can tell.
Strange decision.
Strange play call there because the route wasn't deep enough to get the first down.
I'm with you, Sean. Obviously, Roddy White, Julio Jones, not bad choices, but maybe in that situation, Tony Gonzalez would be a good choice. But either way, regardless, you have to get beyond the first down marker.
Okay, so now we're calculating timeouts and yardage and whatnot. And Darren, you called it. You said they'd get the ball with about 20 seconds or less left to play. Indeed, they did. 6 seconds. They got to go to the end zone, but if Ryan's elbow or shoulder was hurting, that's as much mustard as apparently he could get on the ball.
And people might not notice that run by Frank Gore, why it was so big, because it took more seconds off the clock. You give him another chance, that could be another Hail Mary opportunity. You don't know what can happen, but those seconds are so precious, especially in a situation where you're trying to seal the deal and close the game out, especially against Matt Ryan.
Okay. 28-24, the final. The Niners go into the Super Bowl for the 6th time in franchise history.
First half.
Yeah, they were up 14-0, up 21-3 at this point. Matthew Stafford steps up in the pocket. Does he have a rifle or what?
Yes, and on the other end, there's that target. I mean, this guy here has been wide open as an area code. I don't know what's his area code, but everything in it, he's catching it, making plays. Golden Tate has been golden.
Meanwhile,
you cannot throw the ball back across your body.
Man-child, 1-1, number 11. Wait, man-child, you know how, I should have just said 5-0. That's when the brother's really wrong.
Ryan picked off by Cassius Vaughn. That led to a Matt Prater field goal. Lions down 21-13 at this point. Moving on to the 4th quarter. Stafford fakes the end around to Golden Tate, finds Theo Riddick for the touchdown, and the Lions down 21-19 after the failed 2-point conversion.
Look at that, man. Golden Tate's affecting the game in so many ways. Even convincing the defense one thing so we can do another.
3rd and 10 for the Falcons. Julio Jones drops it, so the Falcons forced to punt.
Yeah, that hurts my man right there. Julio.
This is the drive of the day presented by Mercedes-Benz. The Lions have life. Stafford to who else? Golden Tate for 32.
I'm telling you, now Golden was smart, man. That's what you call courage. He knew he may have taken a hit. The guy missed him altogether, but he still held on to that ball, got the play he needed. Look at this play.
How about Riddick making the catch?
I like this kid, man. He can catch it out the backfield. Kind of looks like Reggie Bush, honestly.
One hand looked good, didn't it?
Matt Prater warming up on the sideline. 4 seconds left on the clock. Here's Prater. He misses the 43-yarder, but you can hear that whistle's being blown. The Lions are called for delay of game.
They've had such a tough time with the special teams, and especially this unit on the special teams. So many mistakes, but this mistake was a blessing in disguise.
Mike Smith looking on. This time it's 5 yards further back from 48 yards out, and Prater makes amends. The Lions come back to win it 22-21 over the Falcons, who dropped to 2-6 on the year.
3rd down and 8. Brady flushed out. Will run and get it and slide at the 20. Football and take time off the clock, and they've done a good job not giving up big plays. Now they'll throw. Pass is caught. That's White. Touchdown. Out of the shotgun, Ryan gets hit. Ball is out. This is a fumble. New England has it. Brady, end zone touchdown. Amendola. 2-point conversion here to really apply the pressure on the Falcons. They were 1 for 2 during the regular season on 2-point tries. A direct snap, and it's good. James White. Extra men on the rush. Ryan steps through it, throws on the run, and Jones with a catch. Phenomenal catch by Julio Jones on the sideline. Football. I mean, that's unbelievable coverage by Eric Rowe underneath him. And when Matt Ryan broke contain, I thought he was going to run. There was just nowhere to put this football, and yet he finds a spot. Here's Edelman broken up, and the pass is no sign yet. Edelman comes down with a football, and they're saying it's a catch. Oh, that's a catch. Oh, my God. That's incredible. 19. Handoff. Touchdown, James White. Time left. Even if it is time for Atlanta. That's Amendola. Flag is down. Amendola's in. That they're looking for down here. The great Tom Brady had completed 10 in a row. Now 2nd and goal. 19. Toss to White. He's in. Patriots win the Super Bowl. Brady has his 5th. What a comeback.
Allen got his squad.
You don't want to meet him in the A-gap. I can promise you that much.
No.
Cousins letting it develop and fires a strike. Gets it right to Jefferson, and that is just the 4th first down of the day.
And today they have showed up big.
Cousins, here's a deep shot.
Wide open. KJ Osborne in stride. Osborne on his feet inside the 10. 1st and goal, Vikings.
3rd and goal. Cousins
Wide open.
Perfectly delivered. KJ Osborne. Touchdown, Vikings.
Man, that dude is a legend. And that's cool as ever.
It's one of the best parts about landing in that airport is seeing that big Franco Harris Immaculate Reception statue.
Right.
Matt Ryan himself with 13 interceptions this year, including a couple games he didn't even start, as he lost one over the middle. What a catch. Hauled in by Ashton Doolin for a 1st down. Ryan feeling the pressure, right to Pittman, and he's not going to get there. What a tackle. Quickly towards the line of scrimmage. Cameron Bynum comes in, chops him down, and sets up 4th down. He's already made 4 of them today, from 26, 28, 49, and 27. And now, from 52 yards out. They're going to start on the ground. Big hole, Dalvin Cook, still going, and Cook is down across the 40. That's what this offense needs. Rodney McLeod catches up to him, but not before he gains 19. Play action for Cousins.
Wide open, Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson. And now he might be starting to find his rhythm, lock in a little bit as he gets through Gilmore. 2nd and 10, back to Osborne. And he evades Franklin, spins his way across the 15. What a tough run after the catch for K.J. Osborne, who is flexing and showing off here at home. Voice cracked on the snap. Cousins, doesn't matter, over the middle. Ham is going to be just short. At the 1, Okereke drags him outside. A lot of motion for Cook. Fake it to him on the pitch. Hand it to Ham.
It's a touchdown. Looks like it to me.
And Ham
I could be wrong.
is going to bring home the bacon. Touchdown, Vikings. Ryan.
Fade ball.
Uncorks.
P twice.
Incomplete.
Patrick Peterson, P twice, all over that.
And 2nd and 17. Cousins.
Justin Jefferson on an option
open.
route.
Always. Jefferson. First down.
Nice.
And a flag.
And I'm talking a little trash.
Play action to Cook. Cousins with time. A dart.
Oh.
It's Jefferson again.
That's nasty. He's not running over to the blue tent.
Cousins.
Oh, he had Hawkinson.
Instead, he's got Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Gritty. That was nasty.
Ryan quickly. Pittman not going to get close. Eric Kendricks sniffed him out the whole way, and it's 4th down. Up to 222 after a really sluggish first half. Wide open over the middle, Dalvin Cook. And we know Cook is as dangerous as they come, shifty across the first down yardage and into the 26. Julian Blackman and Bobby Okereke join to make the tackle.
Justin Jefferson and K.J. Osborne in the stack.
Pressure comes for Cousins over the middle, back to Osborne, and he's got the first down. A career day for K.J. Osborne. That's exactly why he's upset. They told him he had to go to the sideline. Jefferson understands what's at stake. Cousins does as well as he loads it up and throws an interception. Rodney Thomas perfectly there and underneath the long ball from Cousins for his 2nd pick.
The Vikings defense, I think they know that.
Ryan,
and there it is.
Just gets rid of it. It's incomplete.
Play the underneath routes. Jalen Reagor needs to go over to that defense and tell him thank you for holding right there.
Cousins.
Wide open.
Dialed up. His first target, his first catch. Adam Thielen. So slippery against the zone. 19 yards as he is chopped down by McLeod.
Saying I'm one of your top receivers. Get me the ball. Prime example of why you do right there.
Cousins back to the air for Osborne. The soft spot. Osborne across the 15. Franklin goes down low. Play action for Cousins. Looking end zone. Open. Touchdown. Adam Thielen.
How about that? Backfield.
3rd and 3. Ryan lets it fly. First down. Paris Campbell. Vikings looking for an incredible comeback to win the NFC North. Colts looking to stay alive in playoff contention. And Deion Jackson. Oh, ball comes out. There go the Vikings. It's going to go all the way in. Chandon Sullivan.
What?
Did they rule him down?
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Sullivan, this will be the 2nd time that he'll have one called back today.
That ball popped out early in the play. That should be a scoop and score, fumble recovery.
Cousins.
Ooh, what a route by Justin Jefferson. I'm up here yelling fade route because that's what I thought it was, and I know Stephon Gilmore thought the same thing. He got right next to him.
3rd and 10. Cousins. That's a fly, incomplete. Jefferson was knotted up with Gilmore, and Gilmore gets the better of the battle. down the stretch in regulation. Can he do it again? 4th and 15. Cousins steps up. Cousins looking to run. Tripped up from behind. What a play. Dio Odengbo forces the turnover. Kalinic in motion. Another tight end. Pitch it. Moss to the outside. Moss.
Oh, wow.
Great run on first down as he stays. Hand it. Moss blocking. Moss.
Ooh,
looks
running.
like he's short. Ryan's going to look to get it himself.
Oh, wow.
And it will depend on the spot.
It really does depend on the spot.
The initial spot looks short.
They're going to have to measure this.
Putting your body on the line at 37 years old for the win. Let's take a look here. They did it. Vikings with a stand. So 2:28 on the clock. No timeouts remaining. They're going to set up the screen with Dalvin Cook and let him chew up the yards. Dalvin Cook. There he goes. Dalvin Cook is going to be caught up with blockers inside the 5. Touchdown. 64 yards. Magic in Minneapolis. Jefferson in motion. Cousins lets it go. Oh! T.J. Hawkinson. We are tied. Ryan. Pittman. Short.
Shelley. Duke Shelley coming up.
Do you look for Thielen? Cousins in trouble, gets away. He's going to be short again. 4th and 1 upcoming. Dio Odengbo is having himself a day. Ryan gets up to the line, gets it down right away. And we will have bonus football in Minneapolis.
You know, it's tough to get Justin Jefferson going early on. He picked it up in the second half, as expected.
And they're going to go back to Osborne here on the screen. He squeezes through and gets to midfield.
I mean, what a coming out party.
First down at midfield. Fake it to Cook. Swing
open.
it to the outside. Johnny Monk, another tight end, making a big play for the Vikings offense. This time it's 3rd and 24. Cousins underneath. Hawkinson is going to get back to the 40. And that could set up a long field goal for Joseph.
Matt Ryan has to protect the ball. Good decisions.
Ryan, tough one caught by Pittman. He had been quiet for most of the second half, but moves the chains as Peterson comes up to make the play and ends up on the ground again. 3rd and 9. Ryan delivers. Pittman stretches out, and he may have gotten it.
He got the first down.
How about that? The extra effort from Michael Pittman to move the sticks.
They bring the blitz.
Ryan feels it, hit as he's thrown. Oh, nearly intercepted. He's got 95 yards through the air as well. Cousins. First down, Osborne.
KJ
has been a superstar today, fighting for those extra yardage. Minnesota's going to try to save that timeout for a potential field goal attempt. Cousins lets it fly. It's caught. Adam Thielen, Mr. Consistency. No timeout taken, 35 seconds left.
They want a little bit more. Inbound. They are going to have to
and it is
get
inbound.
to the ball.
It's Jefferson getting the extra
Get on
yards.
the ball.
15 seconds left. Got to get there quickly. Jefferson
Defenders
being held
trying
up.
to lay on Justin Jefferson, which is strategy.
8 seconds left. Getting there. Flag comes
Get the
down
ball.
and stops the clock here, or will it? They're going to have to stop it as it will tick all the way down to 1. Greg Joseph for the NFC North. And the kick
It's good.
is good. It's a winner at US Bank Stadium. And the Vikings are kings in the North once again.
Greg Joseph, as cold as the weather in Minnesota. G Money, straight cash.